I was just about to open the door and go home, when the very next second, a flood suddenly burst out from inside the house. Luckily, I grabbed onto the railing in time, so I didn't get swept away. But at that moment, a penguin walked over and directly knocked me down. And all of this was because of the inheritance my father left behind. When I first received the box, I thought it would be a huge amount of money. But when I finally opened it, I found there was only a penguin ice sculpture inside. Even though I was extremely disappointed, I figured it was the last thing my father left me. So I placed it neatly on the cabinet. But while I was on the phone, the penguin suddenly thawed and came to life. When I realized what was happening, I was completely shocked. Out of curiosity, I picked it up to take a closer look. But the very next second, the penguin dirted my leather shoes. That instantly made me feel disgusted. So I temporarily put the penguin into the bathtub and poured in a large amount of ice. Then I got ready to go to work, but I accidentally knocked over the wooden box, which caused me to miss the letter my father had left behind. So after work, I returned home and called my father's subordinate, asking him to take the penguin away. But because of the poor signal, he thought I wanted 5 more penguins. Before I could explain, he hung up the phone. What I didn't expect even more was that at this moment, the penguin was in the bathroom and had actually turned on the faucet. So when I opened the bathroom door, I was immediately swept away by the rushing water. Because of this incident, I became determined to get rid of the penguin. But after contacting countless related people, not a single one was willing to take it. And after a long, exhausting day, I ended up falling asleep on the couch. The next day, when I showed no signs of waking up, the penguin screamed and woke me up. In my anger, I splashed water all over the floor, then picked up the penguin and chased it away. Just when I thought everything was finally resolved, I was stopped by a manager on my way to work. He directly handed the penguin back to me. Just as I was about to deny it, the manager pulled up the surveillance footage. In the end, I had no choice but to take the penguin home again. But before I could get rid of this penguin, another wooden box was delivered to my door.